Welcome back to the channel. I'm Skylar.
And I'm Nate.
And on the back nine here at Central Park, we're doing a bag swap. Starting off with hole 9, we got 360 feet, tough trees, tight gap, and then you got the basket far right. I'm going with the Star Mamba out of Nate's bag. Hopefully we can flip it up and it turn over for us. Should be a pretty flippy disc. Middle of the fairway, turned over but not enough.
I've never thrown a passion. We're going to throw Skylar's passion, see if we can make it work for us. Oh,
Bad kick.
bad kick. Dirty tree kick put us with nothing. I'm just going to try to pitch out to the fairway there with his Yulee zone, see if we can't get a clean look up to the basket. It'll play.
Not a bad tree kick. We're still in the middle of the fairway, probably about 130-ish feet or so. I'm gonna go with the Saki Bomb Slammer. Never really thrown it. Just try to get it up there close to the basket. Have a putt.
We got a nice straight look to the basket. I don't think I can get there with a putt, so I'm just going to get freaky up there, try to put it under the basket.
Good throw. This is where I think stuff's gonna get tricky for me, is using his wizards. I've been so comfortable with the roaches, but we'll see if we can't put this in the basket. Just short. Couple tap-in bogeys on the first hole. Not a bad start. We move. 11, 250 feet, big dog leg right. This is a hole I usually pull out my comment and throw a turnover, but since we got Nate's bag, I'm going to try the uplink here. Bad tree kick, but we're in the open.
We're going to be throwing zone, try to shoot the gap, see what we can make work.
Should have got through. Definitely a little farther out than I'd like to be with such a big drop off behind the basket. Not going to do nothing stupid. Just give it a jump putt up, take a par.
Oh, great up.
Yep, that's par.
Not in too bad of a spot. Got a little bit of a low ceiling. Not going to try to run it because if I go deep, it's going to fall off a cliff, and I don't want to walk down it. Just going to try to pitch up, get under the basket.
Lazy. He ain't walking down it. Couple tap ins. Can't never be mad at taking par. On to hole 12. Got 270 feet. It's all downhill and it finishes decently straight. Never thrown the Rico before, but we're going to see what she does. Give her a little bit of Anheuser and hopefully it just pushes down. Gave it Heiser, but that should be down there.
Ever thrown the Envy? We're going to throw Skylar's Envy, give it a little toss, see if we can make it work for us.
Definitely not where I thought I was or where I wanted it to be, but should be able to just chip the zone on Heiser and put it under the basket. That works.
Straight up. We threw on a pretty solid line. Got a little deep. We have a little tester coming back. See if we can sink it for the bird.
Nate probably should have had birdie, but hey, I'll take it. Get the pars. So after hole 12, me and Nate are still tied at +1. Hole 13 is a 235 foot. So far left you can't even see it from the tee pad. I just like to throw a chip shot zone around the trees, land in the fairway, take par.
Great though.
That worked.
This hole actually has a sneaky, you can't see it, blind luck gap way up. It works great for a right-hand backhand player, but I'm blessed to be left-handed. So I'm going to throw his flippiest disc, his it, see if we can't make something work. Usually worst you take is a par. We'll see how it goes today.
Oh, baby.
That was a shame. We're not left with a whole lot. Got to hit a tight gap to make this work. We'll go for the hero play with the Envy, see if it'll work for us. Tree, but I made progression.
Like I said, find spot off the tee. I'm going to go with the Saki Bomb Slammer and just chip it up there with a forehand. Take my par. That works all day.
Great up. So we haven't had the best of luck. We kind of pulled our shot off tee. So I didn't mean to lie, but I'm probably not going to take par here unless this goes in magically. But we're going to try to pitch up zone, just try to get it under the basket, tap in bogey.
About a 10-footer for par. I'm so confident. Leave the bag on, pick up the slammer, put it in the hole.
Little tap in.
Too easy. But I got a stroke. After hole 13, Nate ends up gaining a stroke. He's at +2. I'm at +1. Hole 14, we got 395 foot uphill the whole way, and it's up to the right. I'm going to try to throw the hex, the Lozadal, just get it across the gap, land in the fairway. Haven't gotten to throw this disc yet, but I've been super excited to use it. Oh, she's more stable than I thought she was. Got across though.
We're going to try to go passion here. Being left-handed, this kind of favors me just a little bit, but I still don't want anything to fade out too hard where it kind of turns into gel on down there. See what we can do.
That's perfect.
We got across, should have a clean look.
So I was actually left with a better spot than I thought I was off tee. Probably got like 200 feet. I'm going to throw the pyro out of Nate's bag, never thrown it. Should be pretty stable, and hopefully I can push it up close to the basket. Oh, I missed my gap completely. That's fine though.
We got the jungle protecting the basket. I can't seem to get a very clean look, but I'm going to try to pull something out. I'm going to throw the Envy on Annie, see if we can get it to stand up for us for a bit, make it up. Try to get a little forward progress, see what happens. Oh! That's how the game goes. Skylar's calling me a menace. I'm going to try to forehand the Envy. It doesn't feel horrible. Not the greatest. It doesn't feel like a zone, but I need something to go pretty straight and with a little left fade. See what we can do.
It's actually
Got up there
solid.
pretty decent.
So I got a little lucky. It was a bad throw, but I could be in a much better spot. I got a tiny gap. I'm going to try to push this wizard through on hyzer. Maybe put it in the chains. That was horrible.
We got a little bit of a putt here to save par. A little further than my usual comfort zone, but we'll see what we can do.
We're going to take our tap ins. Looks like I gained another stroke. And we're on to hole 15. After hole 14, I gain another stroke. Nate's sitting at +3. I'm at +1. Hole 15 is 285 feet, dogleg right. I'm going to throw his flippy uplink, and hopefully we can get a look at the basket.
Skylar. I'm going to go Athena here. I like to try to get on top of that hill so I can pitch up to the basket. Easy par. We'll see what'll happen. We took a tough tree kick. Landed us in some bushes, but I'm going to try to throw zone high with a little bit of flex, see if we can't get to the basket, see if we can shoot this gap. We got a pretty good approach shot. Now let's knock this in the basket, save par.
Good putt. So Nate says I was just like a foot or two away from an ace. So to show this some love, I'm going to tap her in, take the birdie, gain a stroke. So after hole 15, luckily grab a birdie, puts me back down to even. Nate's at +3. We're on to hole 16, 240 feet dead straight. This is where I usually pull out my Envy and just try to push it down there, but we're going to try the Lozado again. Throw it as flat as I can and just let it ride. Or you do that and look like an idiot.
That disc is never going to fly again. We're going to try Passion. It's been flying good for us today. We just need something to hold straight. Try to get birdie or par.
It got through. Wish I said nothing off tee because that throw was absolutely horrible. I have a very slim gap. I'm going to throw the zone, throw it hard. Hopefully I can push through it. Should be a putt.
Great though.
So that was actually a really good upshot from where I was. Nate's parked, so he's definitely gaining a stroke. Let's just hope I can put this in and keep it from being 2. Yeah.
Great putt. Great putt.
There we go.
Super lucky on the drive. We hit a super tight gap.
It was a good throw.
We park jobbed it. Just got to tap in birdie. Feels awesome. Take a stroke back.
Yes, sir.
Here we are, hole 17, 315 feet. Down there is the dog park. That's OB. The nice play to do here is swing over the dog park and fade back in, get a look at the basket. I took a stroke back on Skylar on the last hole. He saved par and I got a nice birdie. So I got tee. We're going to try to crank on this Venom, see if we can't get there.
That was solid. So as Nate said, I'm sitting at even. He's at 2 over. Luckily, he has a force, and this is usually the play I go with mine. Just a big spike hyzer over the dog park. Hopefully his flies like mine, or I'm in bad trouble.
Great though. Not a great throw?
Not a great throw.
Oh.
We're going to have to get Nate's eyes checked after that tee shot because it was not a good throw like he said it was. I'm in nothing but gel over here. But I'm going to throw this zone really hard through literally just nothing but trees and hope it pushes through. And it turned into a roller, and I'm probably 70 from the basket.
We had a pretty sick tee shot. Got us pretty close. See if we can get back-to-back birds. Oh. He didn't get to the sneaky gap, so we'll see what he can do from there.
Like I said, I was in nothing but gel. I'm in gel again after that horrible throw. We're going to put this Wizard on some hyzer. Hopefully it will push close to the basket. Couple more tap ins. Nate takes par. I take a bogey. 1 hole left.
We walked off hole 17. I took the par. Skylar took a bogey. I gained another stroke on him. I'm sitting at 2 over. He's sitting at 1 over. See what happens here on this hole. Getting exciting. Playing good golf today. This hole 18, 295 feet. Kind of curls into the left there. I'm going to throw the Venom again on forehand. See if we can make it work for us. Clean. Should have a good approach from there.
As Nate said, final hole. I got 1 stroke. I just got to keep it. I'm going with the force again. Hopefully throw it a little better than I did last hole. That's all you can ask for. Playing so similar right now, you would literally think we're scripting this. But I'm left with about a 60 footer. I'm obviously going to run it for birdie because why not? Too wide. That'll be par.
We had a similar landing spot as Skylar. I'm going to try to run it. I don't know, I'm not very good from this far back, but we'll see what happens. See if we can make him shake a little.
That's game, folks. As long as I don't miss my tap in, that's ball game. We both put it in there. I finish it even. Nate finishes +1. It was fun playing a bag swap with him on the back nine. If you ain't watched the front nine, me and him play Ripped Revenge. And I'm not going to spoil who wins. You'll have to go check that out. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.